Well, good afternoon.
That seems weird.
July 23rd.
Spring Cove Marina, Spring Cove Marina, Spring Cove Marina.
Oh, there you go.
East on 16.
They'll go on another channel here in just a second. We can go ahead and talk. We just left Spring Cove Marina. Not just, maybe 45 minutes ago. Left late because the winds today were actually heavier in the morning than they're going to be in the afternoon. So we did a late checkout. We were supposed to leave by 11, but we got out of there about 11:30. I don't think I even did any video of the marina itself. Nothing fancy.
Yeah, we were on the end.
Fixed docks. We're on the end. They did have a nice pool that we did use once.
Yeah.
But we went into town the other day. We had a crab feed last night. We still have some leftover crab. We borrowed their bicycles for a ride into town. Borrowed their cars a couple of times. Took one car to the hardware store. Still trying to make my generator not overheat. I'm kind of tired of working on it.
So I'm putting it on the back burner for
It's on the back burner for a while. Anyway, we've enjoyed the Chesapeake. It is a neat place. There's something right over there, babe. Another one of them little markers. We have enjoyed the Chesapeake. I think it would be a great place to live and boat. I think it's probably a great place, especially during the prime boating season, which we're supposedly in, but we're not. This is too hot. Yeah. Anyway, we had the good time over there in Onancock, right?
Yeah.
No, Chrisfield, with some local boaters. That was fun. This time we really didn't meet anybody or do anything, and it was fine.
They come on the weekends.
Yeah, I think weekends. And so we talked about it and thought about it, and we thought, you know what? I think we've done the Chesapeake. We really enjoyed the Outer Banks. We did enjoy some of the Chesapeake, but I think we have done the Chesapeake. So we're cutting Oxford and Trent Narrows. Hopefully that's not a mistake. And today we're going straight for Annapolis. We're going to spend the weekend in Annapolis. We're going to at least, maybe we'll spend even more time because we're saving money and fuel by not going to the other places. We found a nice little marina there. It'll be some Uber rides, but not too far, not too long.
Some live music tonight.
Some live music. Supposedly they have a pool, but I think it's a long walk to the pool when I look at their satellite stuff, but that's okay. We can still walk over to the pool. That's the plan. Go to Annapolis, do Annapolis. We're still going to do Rock Hall for sure. And then after Rock Hall, we're going to get down the Delaware River and get around Cape May, and then we're going to go pretty quickly up to New York. I think that's the plan. We might do some.
It might.
It can all change. Might be some long days. I mean, in theory, and I was looking at it. If we time the weather right, we could do a long 160-mile overnight and go all the way from Cape May to New York Harbor in an overnight, and it's tempting, but it'd be about like the Gulf crossing. We'll see. You'll find out about that later if we decide. It'd have to be really good weather, and we'd have to feel like that's what we wanted to do. We're ready to get up further north. We're going to get in fresh water. We're going to get in hopefully some cooler temperatures, especially at night. We feel like we've done the Chesapeake. There is nothing really. The New Jersey apparently is just not a cruising state. I'm sure somebody get on here and argue with me, but just not finding anything. Today is a beautiful day. So here we are coming out onto the Chesapeake here. Not quite fully in it, but getting close. We got what's called a fresh breeze, 10 knots on our out of the north.
On our nose.
Kind of more or less on our nose. Got just little bitty waves, nothing to worry about. On our beam, on our nose, which makes those comfortable enough. we're just trolling along here at 9 mile an hour. A little bit later here, I'm going to pop it up. We'll make up some time and also burn out the carbon in the turbo. Get the turbos up to temperature. Make sure everybody's good. That's it. One thing I'll say about the Chesapeake, at least at the places we've been going to, I mean, I'm sure there's other places that we've maybe missed, but a lot of these places are just quiet little towns with one bar, not much happening. We went to the Solomons' particular marina because they've got a pool, and they did, but they were supposed to have a pool bar. Wasn't open. Only open on the weekends. No live music. We went into that tiki bar. I think there's some video with that. There was us and one other table of some visitors, and a guy came in at the last, towards the end.
At a bar.
Two guys maybe, and that was a nice little bar. And you can see that they've got the bar. They had a whole back area with games and picnic tables and sand, and that place, I suppose, maybe this weekend will be hopping. Who knows? But boy, it sure wasn't much. And yet there aren't that. We thought we were debating, do we go to Annapolis, do we stay here for the weekend and go into the tiki bar? Well, our spot was already sold. We had to leave. So fortunately we found a place in Annapolis. I'm not expecting much, really.
There's some white crab
we
pots
will see.
up here on the right.
Some crab pots. We're in 25 feet of water, but we see stuff periodically.
There's one.
I see. Well, yeah, I see it.
There's another one up there.
All right.
And there's a string.
There is a string. So we're going to go and stand by, steer around those.
And they go diagonally.
Yeah, I see. I'm going to go between the first one and the second one and get back out on heading. Those are kind of close together.
Yeah, they are.
So I don't know if the people in the video can see them yet, but there's a string of them. We're going to go right between number 1 and 2.
Oh, okay, right here.
And get back out on heading.
At least they're white. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
That's better than the black ones.
So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll come back around here, get back on heading, go back on autopilot.
And make sure she's not going to them.
Yeah. And off we go. And there they are over there. Quite a few of them, they keep going. Gotta watch for those. Those little buoys have a line, and in between each buoy is the crab pot. I thought the crab pot was at the bottom of it. But I noticed in a book I was looking at the other day, the crab pots are actually in between each of those buoys. So the line comes up and from each side, and they lay the string down, and they pick up a buoy, and then the crab pot comes up, and then it gets to the next buoy, and then the next crab pot, etc. And so when we're going over, we're actually going over the crab pot, but what we want to do is get out of the lines. And when we go between them like that, you're hoping those lines are going mostly straight down, because you still might catch one. I suppose maybe the smarter thing to do is to parallel them. And there's one right there. Maybe the smarter thing to do is to parallel them and get to the end, but oftentimes they don't go in the direction you want to go, so you kind of got to cross them. So far we've been okay. We've come. There's been a couple times when you don't see them till almost too late, and we get pretty close to them. You don't want to get them props in those lines. they'll pick the whole thing up, wrap it around, and then you're calling the tow service. Okay, so enough.
Eyes are peeled.
Eyes are peeled. And yet we're in 26.5 feet of water. We're getting ready to come up here a little bit, babe, and take a left. Probably real close to that green Aton up there.
What green? Oh, that one.
Anyway, we are now,
Happy sailing.
yeah, when we make this left turn up here at this Aton, we'll be fully heading north and into Chesapeake. There's a shipping container over there, shipping barge, and a boater doing faster than we do. There's our trail with the autopilot. It keeps us nice and straight. No, you know, I probably rely on the autopilot too much, but sometimes it works, sometimes it gets us into trouble. It takes some of the work out of it. There we go. Okay, so here we are coming into Annapolis, more or less. We're not going to be directly in Annapolis. We found a marina on Back Creek, called Nautilus Point or something like that. Anyhow, there's the bridge that goes between what, Chesapeake and
Chesapeake City, I don't know.
Stevensville or something like that. Between Annapolis and Stevensville. Anyway, we're going to be coming in here. There's a little lighthouse out here, which is kind of cool. Yeah, we're going to be coming in here this evening. We decided to get on up here. We're hopefully going to dock and quickly get ready and possibly either Uber or dinghy over to the Maritime Museum, where they're having a free concert today. So we'll see how that works one way or another. We got time to get there and get that done. So we will see how that all works. I'm going to try and put this on a tripod and we'll catch some more video going in. Annapolis. I got 7% battery. I don't know what happened. I didn't change the battery before we came.